Next and rounding out our Alliance, it's Team 1477, Texas Torque. All right, we have our Blue Alliance starting off. We have Team 7421 Overture from Monterrey, Mexico. All right, stop on the Blue Alliance. We have Team 4295, the Hudson Stickers. And last but not least on the Blue Alliance, it's Team 4010, Nautilus.
Y arranca el periodo.
Folks, we have thumbs up from our FTA's drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, done.
Y arranca el periodo autónomo en esta partida número 26 en The Remix en Texas. Tenemos a dos equipos de Prepatec, Overture y Nautilus, comenzando con sus periodos autónomos. Inmediatamente podemos ver Overture anotando de sus corales en el nivel alto y se escucha el público. Cambiamos el periodo del operado y podemos ver cómo todos los robots de ambos, las alianzas rojas y azul, están haciendo sus ciclos para anotar más puntos. Podemos ver cómo el 83 se escucha el público. Tenemos a dos equipos de Prepatec, Overture y Nautilus, comenzando con sus periodos autónomos. Inmediatamente podemos ver Overture anotando de sus corales en el nivel alto y se escucha el público. Cambiamos el periodo del operado y podemos ver cómo todos los robots de ambos, las alianzas rojas y azul, están haciendo sus ciclos para anotar más puntos. Podemos ver cómo el 8370 se está acomodando con el Human Player para poder anotar. Mientras tanto, del otro lado podemos ver a Overture anotando un coral altamente en el nivel 4. Y podemos ver inmediatamente el robot rojo se va a jugar defensa contra la alianza azul para intentar alentarlos. Mientras tanto, 40-10, Prepatec Nautilus está jugando una defensa, bloqueando una de las feeder stations para el Human Player. Los robots rojos se vayan a la otra estación. Del otro lado de la alianza azul siguen los ciclos y actualmente el puntuaje está muy cerrado, 26-16 con favor de la alianza azul. Podemos ver cómo el equipo 1477 Texas Torque tiene un coral y lo está intentando poner, pero parece que se le cae y puede estar atorado en el robot. Mientras tanto, la alianza azul no para, el Human Player sigue poniendo y poniendo para el ground pickup de Overture y vemos como Overture agarra del piso esos corales y después usa su garra para anotar. Ya solamente nos queda un minuto en esta partida y el puntaje actual es de 36-14. Entonces estamos llegando a esos periodos finales donde los robots van a comenzar a hacer diferentes tareas. El 42-95 ya lo podemos ver en la zona del barge estacionándose. Mientras tanto, 91 al 8370 igual regresando a su zona y está defendiendo a la defensa de 40-10. Ya solo nos quedan 30 segundos en esta partida y ha sido muy emocionante por todos los equipos. Podemos ver cómo la Alianza Azul se llenó de coral todo el piso y Overture sigue haciendo sus... Marca los últimos 15 segundos de la partida ya nada más y todos los robots se acercan a la barge. Podemos ver 2 robots de la Alianza Roja y 2 robots de la Alianza Azul intentando acabar esos endgames. Y con esto acabamos en 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wrapping Blue Alliance, it's 42-95, the Hudson Stingers.
From Lufkin, Texas, their robot Puma. Over here on the rattle.
3, 2. Alrighty, folks, we have thumbs up from our FTAs. Starting qualification match number 55. Drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1.
Different robots entering the fray, trying to score points during autonomous. Over here on the Red Alliance side, we have Team 6357 Spring Constant trying to go for another coral onto the reef, but they successfully get it. On the Blue Alliance side, we have 3 pretty unique robots in 4295 with their defensive drive, trying to do their best to score as many, or stop their opponents from scoring as many as they can. Meanwhile, you have Team 9991, the Cookie Monsters, who exclusively do L1 Coral. They're going to do their best to score as many as they can along around that bottom perimeter of that L1 reef. Then you have both Warrior Robotics, who shoot algae into the net, and so they're trying to line up and shoot that red algae into the net, get those double points. Over here on the Red Alliance side, you have a couple more conventional robots. Team 6357 trying to shoot that coral onto the L1, L4 reef, which is barely ripping out. Got 4110 over here playing defense on Team 9991, but back here on the Red Alliance side, 6647 lining up to score another coral onto the reef, and they're good. It looks like They're going to go for just the Coral game, score as many as they possibly can. Team 9991 getting absolutely trapped by 40-10. 40-10 trying to play as best defense as they can. Lone Warrior Robotics lining up for another shot, and they just get it in. Very nice job. 43-68 separates these teams with 50 seconds left in the match. Let's see how these teams will continue to score. Golden Warrior with another algae up, and they're good. I think they've found where their sweet spot is. 10 knocking 85-76 whilst they're within their scoring zone. So they're going to get docked with a penalty for that. Team 9991 getting defense played on them now. Back here on the Red Alliance side, we have two robots getting ready to climb early. Team 6647 and Spring Constant look like they're getting ready to hoist up. Looks like Spring Constant is good. Looks like 85-73 is good. And that's our match.
If you open your eyes, you can see it. By the horizon, I can breathe If you open your eyes, you can see it. By the horizon, I can breathe it.
To the
One. Stop. RFTA Aaron, drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1. Stop.
This looks to be a Houston classic here. Team 1477 lining up for another score onto the Reef, and they just barely miss out on the Red Alliance side. Look at Team 54-15 Paradox to twirl to the L4 of the Reef. These alliances are going to do their best to follow their strategies. Team 8769 is known for grabbing from the human player substation straight and then scoring onto the high nodes, while teams like 1477 Texas Torque like to grab from the ground. We'll see how these teams focus on the algae throughout the match, especially because there's those special red algae in the way as well. Team 4414 on the Red Alliance side with those super sleek pumpers, now with their 5th onto the L4. You have their alliance partners, Team 9512 Horseman, their robot J-Lo, grabbing in their best to grab a coral from the human player substation, and they do. And where to place the next one, trying to put it in the most optimal location for their alliance partners. Looks like they're lining up with their tape. They're lining, and they just barely rim out. With them, Team 8769, looks like that they're sailing pretty smooth to the coral onto rather the level 2 or level 3 ranks. They're lining up both their alliances, and they just barely miss out. Back here on the blue line side, 45 seconds left in the match. 5892 Energy Heroes lining up for an L4, and they get it. Team 1477 Texas Torque look to be trying to grab a coral from the ground or trying to climb super early. It looks like climbing is going to be their answer, trying to secure those ranking points for their alliance. Looks like they're lining up and waiting for that buzzer to go right now. Team 5414 Paradox. Team 5414 Paradox trying to climb up. Team 1477 Texas Torque going up for another one. With 3 seconds left in the match, how will these teams part? And that's our time.
Close eyes and body see through. Time flies when I'm with you. Looming below the sun, holding me like a gun. Sweat and rain, fall in a dream. Rest can wait, eternity. Follow me through the clouds. We're never coming down.
FTA Aaron, all the drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, dive.
Both teams diving towards their coral reefs, trying to score as many points as they can. Team 118, the Robonauts, their 29th season here in first, trying to score as many as they can. But Team 4635 helping their alliance get 3 coral on the top level, so definitely nothing to slouch at. These alliances are scoring a ton of coral, making sure that they can get that RP bonus. Team 118, the Robonauts, are getting that red algae into their net. Very smooth, very quick. Nice job, Robonauts. With them, their alliance partner, Team 8177, Vector, is going to grab coral off the ground and shoot in themselves. And their alliance partner, 2848, is grabbing straight from the human player substation so that they can score without getting in their alliance partner's ways. It's a very nice strategy coming from the Red Alliance. Let's see how the Blue Alliance is going to respond. They can start by looking at Team 4635, our friends from Mexico. They're doing their best trying to keep up using their ground intake system to straight up and shoot Team 9181, the Platy Pirates, with their level 4 shooter trying to pop a coral onto the reef, but they just barely rim out. Team 6243, the Energy Nerds, grabbing a coral from their human player substation. With a minute left in the match, let's see how these alliances are going to take on the latter half of the match. Back over here on the Red Alliance side, we see almost a complete reef. The Red Alliance, with the top level being completely full. 118 trying their best to pop more algae into the top level. The Red Alliance has popped 2 algae also into the processor to get as many points as they can that way as well. They're very close to completing their reef. They have a full level 4, almost a full level 3, and almost a full level 2. The last 10 seconds of the match are upon us. How are these teams going to handle the endgame challenge? Team 118 look like they're trying to climb quickly. Seems like Vector is going to just park and ensure that the team gets climb park. Congratulations to both alliances.
His drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1. Dive!
So this is one of the last matches of the day when it comes to qualifications. There's a lot of high seeds, so a lot of rankings could be affected. On the Red Alliance side, we have Pantherbots going for their Alliance's third Coral scored during the autonomous phase. Back here on the Blue Alliance side, you have Kryptonite who put up 2 L4 Coral. Let's see how this Alliance deals with the rest of this challenge. They're going to start by removing algae from their reefs so that they can increase their scoring capabilities. Running back over to the Red Alliance side, we have 25-82, the Pantherbots, and 74-92, the Catbots. These both teams were high performers at the San Antonio District event, so they are very familiar with each other and how they play. Team 231 coming back around, scoring another one on their 4th level to increase their scoring opportunities and their point score. Back here on the Blue Alliance side, Team 25-87 Disco Bots look to be trying to score, but are slowly trying to edge closer. Team 624 Grip placing another Coral, smooth and fast, and removing an algae from the reef. It looks like they're going to try and put it up into the net, and they successfully do. Back here on the Red Alliance side, 1 minute, 10 seconds left, 88-87. This match is tight. Team 25-82 Pantherbots swinging back around with their end effector, trying to score a Coral on, and they do successfully. Their alliances are working pretty well in harmony. But let's not slouch at the Blue Alliance side. Team 624 Kryptonite pop another Coral onto the next level. It looks like their alliance is trying to optimize the Coral amount on each level, trying to make sure that they get enough Coral so that they can maximize their score for ranking points. Both alliances have 2 of the levels complete for the ranking point. 30 seconds left in the match. How will these teams respond to the endgame challenge of climbing upon these cages? First, we have the Blue Alliance over here looking like they just want to get their scores. Disco Bots are already home, so it's going to help out the Blue Alliance tremendously when it comes to syncing up their scores. Oh, you have 2 robots here on the Red Alliance looking like they're trying to climb. Both 231 and Pantherbots look like they're going to be up. And that's going to be our match. As we start.
Alrighty, folks, we have thumbs up from our FTA's drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1. Dive!
As we can see 624 Kryptonite scoring 1 on L4, followed by 118 on the Blue Alliance and 2881 scoring 2 on L4 on the blue side. Cookie Monsters are scoring L1. Heading out of auto, Blue has a slight lead with 30-25, but Red is slowly
making up that point difference. 64 goes to score an algae. 64 also scores an L4. Spartans 5908 seems to be lining up to score a coral, with 64 scoring another algae, and teams on the Blue Alliance scoring 3 of the red algae. 118 going ahead and starting to score on L3 with an L2. Cookie Monsters on the Red Alliance going ahead and starting to fill up that L1 with their Everbot-inspired Swerve. T3 going in to score an L4. And they make it. Leaf starting to fill up on the blue side with 118 switching over to the far side and filling up more coral. Over on the red side, Cookie Monster still filling up that L1 with Kryptonite working on L3. Spartans then takes another coral. They go into score on L3. .118 goes ahead and scores another one of the blue algae, in the barge. T3 seems to be parked already. Teams are lining up for the climb. 118 goes in for the climb. They latch onto the cage and they pull up. T3 seems to be parking, and 2881 continues to cycle. 64 Kryptonite.
Match 28. First off in the Red Alliance, it's Team 4587, Jersey Voltage.
From Jersey Village, it's Jersey Voltage.
Next up, we have Team 6800, it's Valor.
From Austin, Texas, with their robot Deadlock, it's Valor.
Last up on our Red Alliance, it's Team 5427, Steel Talent.
Sponsored by Lowe's, Dell, Oceaneering, and ExxonMobil. Our San Antonio EI Award winners, it's Steel Talent.
Next up on the Blue Alliance, it's Team 6243, the Energy Nerds.
From Houston, Texas, it's the Energy Nerds.
Next up, we have Team 9512. It's Horsepower.
Their robot J-Lo from Kingwood High School, it's Horsepower.
Last but certainly not least, from Dripping Springs, Texas, it's Team 6357, the Spring Constant.
Our 2025 FIT District Championship winner, it's the Spring Constant. Dog.
Alrighty, folks, we have a thumbs up from our FTA's drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1.
We're going into our autonomous period, both on the Red and Blue Alliance side. We have 3 coral up on the Blue Alliance side, 2 low, and 1 on the 4th level. We have 1 that bounced in and bounced out. Here on the Red Alliance side, we have 3 on the 4th level. Scores are still very close. Anything can happen in this teleop period. Now we have one of our higher performing teams here in Valor, 6,800. Watch out for them and see how many points they try to put up just themselves. Team 5427 are also going to try their best to grab Algae off of the reef, pour it up high. You see Valor right now are popping in one of those red Algae. Those are worth 8 points. Going back over to the Blue Alliance side. Whoa, 6357 almost tip over, but they catch themselves. They don't sink. Team 6357 turn back, try and grab a coral from their human player station. You have 9512 horsepower lining up to score one coral of their own. And to keep up with the output of the Red Alliance. A minute 30 to go, only 20 points separating these teams. 4587 being stagnant on the Red Alliance reef. Hopefully they can come back to life, and they do. Maybe they needed the announcer push, but now they are getting ready to score as many as they can. 62-43 trying to play defense on Valor, keep them away from their human player substation. They require the human player substation to score, so let's see how that defense plays out. Back on the Blue Alliance side, we have 9512 and 6357 hitting their own corals. Now with 45 seconds left, the gap has shortened significantly. Let's see how these last 30 seconds play out for both alliances. Team 9512 having a little trouble trying to grab some coral off the human player station, but their bumpers a little misaligned. 25 seconds left in the match. We are approaching our end game scenario. The scores are still close enough for end game to absolutely dictate what will happen in this match. 15 seconds left and no robots in the climb zone. However, it has changed. We have 2 robots who are almost locked in. Valor trying to climb, and they successfully do. And that is our match.